It's time to go over the results of my Facebook ad campaign testing to a brand new offer. For those of you who have not caught the part 1 to this video, the offer is a 14-day trial to my ProBot software that looks like this, where people can go in and they can build their own AI chatbot and they can put it on their website. They can build it within an hour. That was part of the pitch. You can build this thing in an hour, put it on your site. It's powered by ChatGPT. It trains itself from their website. I'm kind of going over like all the points that were in my ad so that you can kind of hear the pitch. And yeah, the goal is to get people on a 14-day trial before they would go onto a $49 per month software where they could have an AI chatbot that looks just like this at the bottom of their website to assist with people answering questions. And yeah, let's go over the data. So I have completely paused the ads. I have spent $681.50, but I've got some great information to share with you. So first off, the difference between these two campaigns was, it turned out to be a pretty good hack that I've now applied into running campaigns for a lot of other businesses. So what the issue is that this campaign type was a leads campaign, and then the other one is a sales campaign, even though I'm kind of going for leads. And the issue is that I was going for both, because when you run a free trial that still demands people put in their credit card before they can start the trial, like on this step, they can just put in their name and email and then get the course. But then on the next page is when they are going to have to put in their card info to start the trial. So I was actually confused on, should I do a leads or a sales campaign? And this button right here, this campaign objective, is one of the biggest things that you can set to get higher quality targeting. So I figured doing the sales campaign is a better way to go because I am trying to get them to put in their credit card. So it was a better way to go to do the sales campaign. As you can kind of see from the results here, I didn't get anyone to sign up within the first 1,000 people that saw it when I did the leads campaign, but then I was able to get 13 people to sign up when doing the sales campaign. Now, you don't have to be doing a free trial in order for this to make sense. For those of you that are looking for really high quality leads, I don't think it's a bad idea to, instead of running a leads campaign, to run a sales campaign. And then you're just going to use what's called the event setup tool. I'll show you this real quick because it is extremely valuable to know about. Because what I was going through is, on this page, I can't put the Facebook pixel. So I wasn't able to track people who click on this start trial button. The farthest that I could track someone was them clicking on this button. So whenever you are setting up your audiences or your conversions in Facebook, one way to do it is they say, what's the landing page that someone would reach that would denote that they bought your offer? So on like an e-commerce store, you would say, hey, anyone who has been to, DWYDFY.com/order complete would be the page that it's like, if they made it to this page, they bought. In this situation though, because the page that they go to after, I can't track, the way that I could track it was by people who click this button. So in order to do that, Events Manager and Data Sources, you go to Settings, you scroll down halfway, and you go to Event Setup Tool, and then you put the website there. I did do this in the previous video, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but you're going to click Open Website, and then it's going to say the pop-up is blocked, and then it's not going to work, and then you exit out, and then you click it again. Of course, that's how you do it, right? But that's what you got to do. And then I denoted that if someone clicks this button, they get course and software, rather than that being counted as a lead, I told Facebook to count it as a purchase, which allowed me to set this up as a purchase campaign instead. So that was the first major thing that I did, is because I was like halfway between a leads campaign or sales campaign, and going to a sales campaign was something that I needed to do. For the ad sets for targeting, I tried running to people who own a small business Facebook page And then I also just did open targeting where I set nothing there, where I just literally put nothing. I put 18 to 45, I put US. I probably should have gone a little bit higher on the age. Actually, I think going 23 to 45 is typically a good way to just control quality a little bit. 18 to 20 something, they usually don't have that much money. And even if they do, they're very shy about investing in themselves at that age, which is funny because they buy college, but they don't buy a lot of other marketing softwares or even coaching. Every time I get on a coaching call with an 18-year-old who obviously knows nothing, they are convinced that they can figure it out themselves. I talk to a 50-year-old and they're like, no, there's no way I'll figure this out myself. So there's something about that maturity of understanding, when investing in yourself is a good idea or investing in further education, that 18-year-olds just want to deny that. I've only sold to like one 18-year-old in my life, and I've talked to a lot of them. So let's just look at the open targeting. I did a bunch of different creatives. So here are a look at the images. Business owners, build a perfectly trained AI assistant with this free 1-hour walkthrough course. I have create your own AI assistant, build a perfectly trained live chat support or appointment setting bot in 1 to 3 hours. I have create your own AI assistant, and it was a whole carousel. So it's just a 2-slide carousel. It's just basically the same one that you saw before, but then I added Probot's course in software. So I just did like a screenshot to make it more real that they're actually getting like a legitimate course and a legitimate software. So I did a screenshot of both. I think it looks really great. As I'm going through this, I'm like, how the hell did this not work, right? Free AI chatbot course. This one did the best as far as cost per sign up. And it's just important to note that the word free, it is one of the most powerful words in marketing. The issue with it, though, is by nature of it, it does attract more freebie seekers, but saying free did work in this case. So it did get a lot of people to sign up. And then this one was, I decided to add in my AI chatbot pictures because my CPM, my cost to show my ad to 1,000 people, was pretty high. So I was thinking that the algorithm wasn't liking my full text ads. And I tried this out. It didn't really go down that much. But yeah, I did this. I did $49 a month and I crossed it out to 14-day free trial just so I could also still be talking about the price in the ad and not just be saying free over and over without there being some kind of dollar to it. So yeah, I ran that. And then this was like the main caption that I did that was just like, here's the major benefits. So you can pause and read that if you'd like. And then in the end, I decided to add 2 videos. I'm going to play this one for you. I would like to get it where I can hear it. See if I can figure that out for you. Oh yeah, and then I also ended up only running these on Instagram in the end too, just because I was getting much better results over there. So what's annoying is unless you have a Facebook preview, it won't show you it. But basically I had this video and then I had this one. Now what I decided to do, I'm talking about Facebook ads at the start of the video, and again, this made so much sense. My logic checks out here. Like, I think this was a successful campaign in the making that I haven't quite figured out yet. So what I said was that this is a tool to get better results with your Facebook ads. And I really think that that's how I'm going to be pitching it, because I was getting a lot of people liking my posts on my videos. Like, so this is a good way to see if your targeting's working. I went into the likes that I was getting on the posts and I was just checking out their accounts. And a lot of them just like were not business owners, it seemed like, or they were profiles that had very few likes. One of the biggest issues with this campaign, I think, is the fact that my Instagram followers aren't all targeted and aren't all real, which was a mistake that I made in the past. I did not think I was getting fake followers, but basically these people don't exist anymore. But if you lived through 2017 to 2020 as a business owner, you know that there's a bunch of people that would DM you and say, hey, I'm selling posts. 1 post is this much, 3 posts is this much, and they would shout you out from their 100K plus page and get you followers that way. And one of them promised me, you're gonna get this many followers for $1,200, and I should have sniffed it out as something that was illegitimate, but he basically had like 500K accounts. Like, they were huge. They were like really big accounts that would just post entrepreneur related content and like quotes from like Warren Buffett and stuff like that. And he would just basically guarantee that he's going to shout me out until I get the amount of followers, like until I get, it was like a 7,000 more, like 5,000 more followers that I was like purchasing. I had like 3,000 followers naturally at the time. I had incredible engagement. Like, I wish I could take this back because I didn't want to start a new page. But basically what he ended up doing in order to guarantee that amount of followers is he did pump my account with a few thousand fake ones, and it really screwed things up. So take that as a warning. Like, never buy fake followers, and never buy anything that seems like it's fake followers either, because I was new enough that I wasn't able to sniff that one out, unfortunately. So I wish I got that $1,200 back too. $1,200 to ruin my account. What a deal. But the issue with that is that your targeting is largely decided by your current following. At least at the beginning, when the ad starts running, it will run ads to people who follow you, but it will also think that your following is the audience that you're looking for. So that's why it's very important to keep your audience as targeted as possible. And you really don't care about getting all your old friends and family to follow you. Like, you don't worry about doing that, right? If they're not your target clients. I wouldn't tell them to unfollow you, by the way. Like, it's fine. Just make sure that you don't have more than like 5 or 10% of your followers being like totally untargeted people. But that is partly why I thought I was finding a lot of these accounts that just seem like burner accounts that weren't great. So I got likes from some decent business owners, as I think it started finding them in the end. But what I did with the Facebook ads thing is that if a business owner is running Facebook ads, that is a much more qualified and experienced business owner than one who is just a business owner. So what I did in order to get a higher quality audience was, instead of saying, hey, business owners, I said, if you're running Facebook ads, blah, blah, blah. Because yeah, obviously if they're running Facebook ads, they're a business owner, right? So it was another way to do an audience call out without saying, hey, business owners, or hey, entrepreneurs, and keeping it that general. I said, if you're running Facebook ads, and that is way more in line with my overall brand. And it's how I'm going to pitch it from now on, is a tool to improve the performance of your Facebook ads. And that really is how you should look at it. You're going to get ROAS bump of at least 10% having an AI chatbot on your website, even up to 20 or 25%, as I detailed in some of my previous videos. The other things that I did is that I didn't have a video here before, so I decided to add a video, which I think is a really necessary change for when they get to the landing page. You want to have it catered to, if you're ready to go, you can fill it out. It's at the top of the page. Go ahead and fill it out. But you also want to have it catered to people who are just like, look, I need more info. So I just did this entire walkthrough setup that shows them exactly the software that they're going to get, and I explained everything. It's an 8-minute video. They can watch however much they want of it. And then I've got all the benefits, the features, another chance to opt in there, screenshots of the software, example bot conversations. So I really built out this entire page. I think it looks great now. The video is something that I needed earlier. And honestly, the more I talk, I'm like, dude, like I feel like it's gonna work if I just give it a little bit more time. The one that's parked video, because one of them I was driving and then I got some comments of people like, yo, pay attention to the road. Like, that's valid, you know, it's a Tesla, it's got autopilot. It would tell me if I'm gonna hit something, is why I like felt comfortable doing the video driving. But yeah, the comment section didn't love it. So yeah, I switched it to this video. I'm just gonna run a bit more to this video, and in this one I did a dead simple short caption, because I've seen that with videos, like a super short caption sometimes can be the best way to go about it, just because it makes them focus on the video. So yeah, in the end, guys, like there was all these different value points that I could make, and I was like, it's an appointment setting bot, or it's a customer service bot. But I think that the way that I pitched it in the end is the best way to do it, which is my Facebook ads ROAS went up. I showed the screenshots of it going up as well. So I had some kind of like thing happen within the first few seconds of the video, which is good for retention. And then I said, hey, like this is going to be great for delivering customer service. You're going to get more orders. You're going to get bigger orders. And then at the very end, I said, if you have any questions, just ask the AI chatbot on the next page, to be like a good call to action that aligns with, you know, hey, I'm not going to answer the question, the AI chatbot is. So I think it's a great ad. I'm going to run a bit more to it because I just feel like this should be working. So maybe that's me just being overly bullish. Did that number just go up? Was that what it was before? Maybe it was, but yeah, I was like, wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, it did not. So yeah, I'm gonna turn it back on. So maybe there will be a part 3 if I can figure this out. But I just really feel like that pitch is a good way to do it. Looking at the back end metrics is the other part to this. So this is the ProBot software. This, by the way, is exactly what you'd be building out the AI chatbot, but it's powered by Go High Level. So this is everything. This is email marketing. This is creating courses. This is texting. This is the chatbots. This is literally everything. It's freaking ClickFunnels with Shopify, with Kajabi, with SurveyMonkey. Like literally every marketing tool is Go High Level. Like if you haven't switched over to Go High Level, you should consider getting my ProBot software for the sake of it's Go High Level, and it's cheaper than Go High Level. It's a cheaper way to get it. You can get the reduced benefits of the reduced features of the software for $49 per month instead of spending $97. Even if you get the $97 full software from me, by the way, you get a $10 credit every month to use on your emails and such like that. It costs $1 to send 1,000 emails. So for $97 a month, you can get 10,000 emails for free every month too, getting it from me. So get the trial that is below, and then you can even just go in and upgrade. But yeah, I'm pitching this thing too, because I've gotten a number of business owners on this that are saving so much money, that if you kind of look at this as a way to also just save a ton of money on your software costs, is where this is very easy to justify. But yeah, I wanted to go in here and like look at the stats. So going back for the entire duration of this, I had 457 people, or 335 people visit the page 457 times. 23 people opted in. An opt-in rate of 6.87 is okay. So I think right here, like this would tell me that there would either need to be improvements on the page that were done. Let me check out, how did it do from August to like mid-September before I added the video on there. So 5.26 at that point. And then if I look at how it did from September on, then it went up to 11. So that is something that I'm just now seeing for the first time, and would also be a reason, like me adding the video to that page doubled the opt-in rates. So that's really great. So that's also why I'm like, I want to keep running it. I want to spend a bit more money because I know that this can work. Now, of the people that signed up, they could sign up and then they could cancel the trial. I had 3 people sign up, and then 2 of them did not go through the trial and 1 did. So I got 1 extra person at $49 per month. And that's why it's like, all right, like there's something to figure out here. If you get a sale at all, the chances that you found the only person in the world who would buy are very low, right? So of these 12 people, 3 actually filled out their credit card info. 9 of them just got my free course. The free course does, give them every opportunity to actually get the software too. So we'll see if they convert. Probably not. And then one of these people actually turned into a $49 per month client. So I am determined. Let it ride. I'm going to keep going here. All right. Because I know that this offer works, and I know that this offer is great, and that this dramatically improves the ROAS that you get from your Facebook ads. So I'm sticking with that pitch because I know I'm always talking to a good audience. So it's not just about the front end. It's also about the back end. It looks like the audience that it's finding now is a lot more interested. The other thing that you can do is make sure that you're not using the learn more button, as I was doing actually on a lot of my other stuff, because when someone clicks learn more, they're a lot less interested than someone who clicks get offer or like book now, buy tickets, shop now, order now. You want to use the button that is more in line with the next step that they're going to do, not just the learn more. So when I switched learn more to get offer, I think that's the other big thing that's going on and improving the conversions, that they're clicking with more intent to fill out the form. So that's how it went so far. Overall, it's not that great, like $681 to get one person at $49 per month. But this is how you refine your offer a lot quicker than just having an offer on your website and you just posting about it for a long time. You can't get results like this and data that is like exact data on how every different pitch went, right? Like this is invaluable to a business. So when you can set up when you do ads and you can look at the data, this is how you can really know if your ideas are working or if you're completely off. Because I did not start with this whole Facebook ads ROAS tool thing, but I know that this is a higher quality of audience that I can be talking to, and that ultimately is important, because even if they do sign up at the $49 per month, they're not going to keep it if it's not making them more money than it costs. And if they're not running ads, it's probably not going to make more money than they cost. So like I already know that the only people that are going to truly get an ROI from this tool are either running Facebook ads or Google ads, or their website just has thousands of people visiting it a month without ads, and that is a rarity. So that is why maybe I'll expand it. Instead of Facebook ads, I'll talk about just like if you're running ads or if you are getting more than 500 unique website visitors a month. The reason why I didn't go with that pitch is a lot of business owners don't know that number. So if they don't know the number, they're not going to be like, let me look it up and come back to this ad. They're just going to be like, I don't know, scroll on. So that's why I wanted to be more identifiable with my intro statement. So that's what I got for you. If you'd like to learn more about the offer, you can go ahead and get the free course or the free trial, and you're welcome to check this out. I think it would be invaluable for any of you that are running ads. You should have an AI chat support on your website that answers customer questions instantly and perfectly. It's very easy to do. So yeah, check out the offer itself. If I'm able to turn it around, I'll make a part 3 to this video. Otherwise, I learned so much from this that it's hard to call it a failure either way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.